and welcome to another episode of Professional Couch Coaches with Doc and Mike. It is your girl, Doc, here with my brother from another mother, Mike. That's my boy right there, nodding his head. How you feeling tonight, Mike?
Man, I'm good. I'm good.
Man,
And that
you sure
intro
you
still be
good?
like that intro still be hitting, yo. I ain't even gonna lie.
Hey,
That
I
intro
put
be
that
hitting.
together. I mixed it.
That
I got
intro
in the
still be hitting.
studio. It does. It does. It does. I was tinkling with the piano keys and I sometimes do you ever like I don't know this about you. Let me ask. Can you
Uh-huh.
play an instrument?
When I was in middle school, I actually played the trombone. Could I pick it up and play it today? Probably not.
Why'd you stop?
Um, I don't know, but I was in the band and everything in middle school. Yeah, I played the trombone.
Really?
I could read music and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
good. I feel like I'm learning you. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have dexterity to play an instrument. Um
Hmm.
at all.
Oh,
Um I had hopes to play the cello when I was in like fifth, sixth grade.
the
Um,
cello.
hmm My mama went out, rented a cello for
Hmm.
orchestra. We met. I strung the cello once or twice.
See, but like
And then
string instruments are very, very difficult to play. Like any string instrument, like guitars, like
yeah. hmm
violins, like anything with a string, they're very difficult. It's just it take a long time to really like learn all those notes and all of that stuff. I mean, I'm sure people that play it, they like, oh yeah, this is easy, but you've been playing it for like 30 years.
Yeah. I learned that wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Um, I quit. So I said, Mama, you can get your $30 back.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm not doing this anymore. So yeah. I wish I had musical talent sometimes, but I don't. I
I,
don't.
I,
I could
I
rap.
wish I
I
wish
feel
I
like
could
I could
sing.
rap. Mike, I think you actually could sing if you tried,
I
but
wish I
you be
like John
playing.
Legend.
You
Like
sound like Eddie Kane when he was
on
high
drugs.
under that. He was high in the
Can
tunnel.
I get Eddie Kane in church? Can
Dang.
I?
No, no. Dang.
Dang. Can I get, can I get the end of the show when Eddie Kane was in church? Can I get that?
No.
What is
Hey,
there's a
hey,
heart?
it's
Can I get that, Eddie? Is
no.
there a heart? Can I get that,
Uh,
Eddie? No? Oh, okay.
raindrops would ha ha ha.
Let me back in the bed. I still got it. No, not that.
No,
That's me.
that's you.
No, okay. I'm
That's what
showing
you
up
sound like.
outside the tour bus looking looking
Yep,
looking coked.
wearing
Okay.
a
Wearing a
wearing a
white
suit
suit.
from
Yeah.
20 years ago,
Yeah.
but could still fit it.
Get
That was the weird part.
that's called cocaine. That's what that's called.
That was that was the weird part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah. So no musical gifts. Well, Mike could play an instrument. I believed you could play an instrument. That's why I asked you. You seem like you would be a band guy though. Like you was probably the kid that before you grew, you was probably I'm not trying to okay, this is gonna sound like
Nah.
hate. It's not hate, but you
Okay.
seem like when you was like 12, 13, you was probably a little square, if you know what I'm saying. And
For real.
then you got then you kind of like grew like 5 or 6 inches in height, and people were like, "Oh yeah, that's Big Mike now." But
Uh-huh.
before, they wasn't even calling you Mike.
They,
You
I
know
was
what they
what?
was calling
Oh,
you.
Mikey.
Yeah, see? Ain't that what your mama called? I'm sorry. Shout out Mike's mom. Anyway, but
What a way to start the show.
no, for real. Were you lame in high school? Be honest with me. It's me you talking to. No,
I'm gonna
for
let the
real.
couch. I'm gonna
Cause
let the couch. I'm sure it's one of the couches that went to school with me. They can comment under the section and let you know
all
if
right,
I was
look,
lame. I
I'm
ain't
gonna,
even going.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna clip this.
Uh
I'm
huh.
gonna clip this. And if you went to high school with Mike, tell me, because I don't know. I met him. He was already out of high school. He was 18, but he was out of high school when I met
Hmm.
him. The audience, the couchers, Mike's day ones, was he lame in high school? And I want y'all to be honest. Because if he was like borderline and y'all, I know he big now. Like he looked like he could hurt y'all. Don't let that deter you from being honest, okay?
That's crazy.
Don't let it deter y'all that he's like 6'2", 250. Don't let that deter you. Say what you want to say. If he was lame, he was just lame, and that's all right. We all
Okay.
got to start somewhere. All right, let's hop into the show. Yeah, dog.
We be guiding
All
off.
right. Yeah, Lord Jesus. I hope y'all stuck with us because
We haven't even
y'all down.
started the
All right.
show.
All right. This episode, we're going to talk about Jerry, Jeudy, and Shedeur, uh, what happened with Chip Kelly, get into our week 14 picks, and a weird thing had happened in Pittsburgh the other day. I want to talk about that too. As a Steelers fan, I'm sure you've heard of it, but I wanted to talk to you about it. So we're gonna
It
get into
wasn't
the
weird.
show. We'll get into the show. All right. So there is no sound to this video, Mike. And there wasn't any sound when it originally played. Nobody knows what is being said. Everybody just commented on, I mean, if we wanted to read lips, I guess we could. I'm going to play that one more time for you. So Jerry Jeudy, for our only audience, approaches Shedeur on the sidelines. Shedeur is sitting down. Jerry Judy's like over him. They're looking at the iPad, which is probably looking at a play before. And Jerry Judy's like animated, using his hands. At a certain point, Shedeur stands up. They're like face to face, kind of arguing. It looks like an argument. Looks heated. I'm not going to say an argument. Looks like a heated
Hmm.
conversation. So this made headlines because people said Jerry Jeudy was in the wrong for his approach to Shedeur. Um, and that he almost tried to little boy him on the sidelines. What are your thoughts after watching this video?
Do I feel like Jerry Judy was in the wrong for what I saw without audio?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yes.
Hell no, he was not wrong. As a competitor, that's what you do. Hell no. If you are a competitor and you're trying to win, no, that's not. Yes, you go over there and you compete. You're trying to compete. The Browns are awful on offense. God awful. If you don't have people like this, if you don't have people like Jared Judy who cares about winning, cares about trying to do better, then why are we here?
Hmm. Okay.
And in that
Okay.
moment, in that moment of passion, right? Let's think about it like
Hmm.
this. In that moment of passion, that's how Jared Judy handles competitive moments. When you are competitive, Willette, and I've seen you in a lot of competitive environments, you don't talk to people softly. They could be your best friend, and you could be sit there and you be like, "You better throw that ball." I've seen you yell at little girls who can't throw, and you tell them, "Throw the ball," and I'm looking at you like she has the ability not to throw. She doesn't have any. physical ability to throw the ball. This is how Jerry Judy handles being competitive in competition. No, he ain't wrong. Like, no, that's soft. People soft. That's soft with a capital S. Soft. Soft. No,
People said he shouldn't have talked to Shedeur that way, knowing cameras were
man,
around.
man, fuck that. No, you talk. No, you are a competitor. You Jerry Judy is a competitor. He's trying to compete. Like we don't even know their relationship. What if they're cool? What if they're like
That's
really
true.
good? Like what if they're cool? Like, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, hey, Shador, I believe in you. You got to see this. Like, you're better than this. Like, what if he's saying that? Like, what if he's saying, hey man, you see this? If
Yeah.
I we gotta be on the same page. We want better for each other. Like, if you see cover three, I need you to see it too.
Yeah.
Like, what if he's saying that? And Shador just like, hey man, like I missed it. Hey nigga, you can't miss it. These are your only chances. You know you ain't gonna get so many chances.
You know what? That's a different perspective. I was ready to say I thought he went overboard until you just broke it down like that. Because you're absolutely right. From the outside looking in, it looks like combative behavior, but you're right. It could have been brotherly love type behavior. It could have been we have an understanding and this is how we communicate with each other during an understanding. And maybe Shador was like, man, shut up. I got this. And maybe Jerry was like, you don't. Right.
You don't have it,
Maybe
bro.
all of that happened. Yeah. Maybe all of that happened. But maybe they were okay with the conversation. And it's everybody else that wasn't. So
Right.
that is a different perspective to look at it.
Because think
And
about it.
when you
By now, we know Shador. He's not really that well equipped in the media game right now. If that was really like an issue, I know reporters have asked about it. You don't think he would have said like something cunning, something kind of like to allude that like he better not talk to me like that no more.
yeah. Jared Judy said he apologized to Shador and they're good. Shador
I mean,
said
I'm
it's
sure because he was
I'm
probably like,
past it.
I'm sure because they probably like cool. He probably like, hey man, like look, you got to be better. But then Jerry Judy probably looked at it and was like, hey, my bad, man. I shouldn't have handled it like that. But I'm gonna keep getting in your ass, like, cause you only gonna have about 2 or 3 more games where they gonna believe in you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's how I look at it.
You're making a very valid point because I heard one analyst say, well, Jerry Judy never talked to Dylan Gabriel like that when he messed up a read or something like that. But you're right. It depends on the relationship because if something happened and it was you and I know you would say it however you wanted to say it. And it would just be the conversation that we're having. But
Right,
if it was somebody else, you might not even say a word to them. You might
right,
just be like, man, like, man, oh Lord. Like, and
yeah,
walk off.
right,
But me, you could actually say, like, why did you do that? Like, you
right,
could have a on and with you saying that, that actually brings it to a different perspective. He probably feels very comfortable. And it was like two friends just having a conversation that got a little animated
right,
and blown up because clearly we're talking about it and others have been talking about it as well. So,
right.
but yeah.
It ain't like
So
AJ
that
Brown and Jalen Hurts arguing on the sideline.
They don't
which
even
AJ,
talk to each other.
which AJ Brown have made known that we ain't even really cool like that.
Yeah, he don't speak to him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like we don't know their relationship. Like they could be cool. Like he could, Jerry Judy could like passionately really want better for Shedeur because they like cool, and he just
yeah,
trying to help him. Like, look, bro, you got to see this. Like, Nick, you know you ain't gonna get but so many chances, bro. Like, come on, man, tighten
yeah.
up.
No, you're right. That is a perspective that I did not consider. You're absolutely right. So, this little argument with Shador, or I'm sorry, discussion with Shador and Jerry Judy happened the week they played the 49ers. But the week before that was Shador's debut, and the Browns actually beat the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what happened after the Browns beat the Raiders?
Mm-hmm.
They fired their OC, which is featured here for our audio only audience. Chip
Mm-hmm.
Kelly got fired by the Raiders. He was their offensive coordinator. And after the Browns beat the Raiders, he was fired. You heard some of the stuff that they said Chip Kelly was doing?
No, I have not. What was he
Okay.
doing?
They said Chip Kelly would give a play call and leave off half of the play call. So let's say the play call was the ball's gonna go to the tight end, and I want him to motion right and whatever, right? He would say the ball is gonna go to the tight end.
And what he want Gino to just figure it out? What he
Uh-huh.
meant?
Mm-hmm. Yes. So if anybody's ever watched a NFL game, the calls are very long, and they're normally like words that we don't understand because we're not supposed to understand them because they're actually play calls. But it always has alignments where where how everybody's supposed to line up, if it's a motion attached to it, what the first read is supposed to be, what all the reads are supposed to be, all in the play, right? Whatever words they have combined together.
Right.
But they said Chip Kelly would just say half of the play call. And when I heard that in watching the Raiders, it makes sense. I'm sorry. It
They're
makes
just.
sense.
I don't even know if that's like they're just a bad. Their offensive line is just like just bad. But that don't even make
They
sense. Like, how are you supposed to like figure that out? Like, you just supposed to guess what the rest of the play's supposed to be like, because
Mhm,
usually, so when the so when they call the play in, they start
mhm,
off with the formation first and
mhm,
foremost, whatever the
mhm,
formation is going to be.
mhm,
Then they start off with protection. If it's going to
mhm,
be a run play, pass play, what the protection is going to be. If it's a
mhm,
pass play, they start off with, they say the protection, then they say what the receiver's routes are going to be. And usually that
mhm,
could be like, combination of the routes or whatever, whatever. Then they're going to say what, you know, if there's any motions, like you said, and then what the snap count should be.
mhm.
And then that's not even if they have one play, because most coordinators are calling in two plays at this time.
Yep. So you could check into one.
Yeah. So but you have to do all of that in about 25
15
seconds.
seconds.
Well,
Uh-huh.
you can't call it after the 15 seconds because it cuts
Right.
off communication after 15 seconds. So you have to do all that in 25 seconds.
Yep.
That's just weird. Like, what is Gino supposed to do with that? Like, Gino's playing awful, first of all. Let's get this out the way.
Terrible. Terrible. And
Like,
look,
and they traded
I'm gonna
for
tell
that.
you, it's the braids.
Yeah, man. Because
It's
when
the
Russell had
braids.
braids, he played terrible for the Steelers.
Take the braids out.
Take the braids out.
I
Yeah,
like braids. It's them and
yeah.
braids. They need to just rock it. They just need to go. It's the braids. Gino needs to
Yeah.
just let his hair do what it's gonna do. Um, I remember a play. I was watching the Raiders, and Gino turned around, and the running back was not where he was supposed. He was somewhere else,
Yeah.
and
I
Gino
remember that
looked
game
like
too.
Gino looked around like, "What in the hell is going on?"
And he tried to run it.
Yep, he didn't go
Hmm.
far.
Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, yeah,
And I thought back to maybe that's why that happened. Because what are the odds?
yeah. You think that's Chip Kelly fault?
So Pete Carroll said, Pete Carroll said Chip Kelly, he would give Chip Kelly suggestions, and Chip Kelly would do what he wanted to do. But this is the person you hired.
Yeah. See, he
How
would. He
Chip
would.
Kelly keep getting jobs?
I don't know,
Am I the only
but
one?
yeah,
They
because
don't
what
remember
he
what
was
he
the
did
coach
in
at.
Philly.
He was the coach at UCLA just a season or two ago
I just remember what he did in Philly and how he
when he was
tried to run that
when he was the head
hurried
coach.
up college offense and everybody was scrambling and couldn't get nothing accomplished. Remember he tried to
Yeah,
do like the whole game was a 2-minute offense?
that's because he reinvented football when he was in Oregon,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and he tried to bring
Anyway,
it to the NFL. But
that didn't pan out.
yeah, but hey, man, good luck, Chip. Hate to see people get fired, man.
I know. Mm,
You
mm,
know,
mm, mm.
hey, got
He'll
to
be
get
all right.
displaced and stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He got some fallback money.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. He probably
Yeah,
still getting UCLA money. Who knows? The
yeah,
school probably paying.
probably.
But yeah, so that's what they said. That's what they said was happening with Chip Kelly. That he was just going rogue, basically. All right, I'm gonna hop back into some things that happened in the NFL.
Okay.
One, several teams have already been eliminated from playoff contention. There are five, two
Damn.
in the
Damn.
AFC, three, three in the NFC. Got the Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders. Currently, the Tennessee Titans have the worst record in the NFL. Um,
Hmm.
uh, Vegas is not far behind. Then you got the Giants, the Saints, and I can't even, what's the Arizona Cardinals
Damn.
are the other team. Yep. So week 14, five teams are already out. Um, are you surprised by any of these?
Um. No, we didn't have none of them winning the division. We ain't had none of them um
Nope.
doing anything. Yeah. No.
Nope.
Nope.
I agree. Not
Yeah.
surprised whatsoever.
Yeah.
Um, the only thing I'm surprised by is that it took this long. I'm surprised the Panthers are not there.
I told you. But what did I tell you when we was picking divisions? Did I not tell you to
You,
watch out for them
you
Panthers?
said it. You
Did
said
I
it. And
not
I
say
was
it?
like, I was shocked.
Yeah.
I ain't fronting. I was shocked. So you sent this to me the other day. Bleacher Report said named Lamar Jackson the most overrated QB in the NFL. And I just wanted to address this for a second. And I just wanted to say whoever wrote this article is a hater. And they ain't had nothing better to do.
Yeah.
And this this is why I think Ravens fans have to get on a soapbox so much for Lamar because it don't matter what he do. I don't know what Lamar did to anybody,
One of
but
MVP.
for whatever reason, people do not want him to win. They don't want him to be successful. They don't want him to have no accolades. They don't want people to think he's even average or good. None of that. But he was named the most. Um, hold on, my microphone. My mic's
Yep.
probably gonna sound different. It sound different now.
Yeah, it wasn't on.
Nope, was not on.
It sounds so much better now.
I wonder how long it's been like that.
It's been like that since you started.
Thanks, Mike.
I can
You
tell
should have
now.
told me.
I didn't know.
I
I
accident
mean,
I accidentally hit the wrong button
it sounds
on
so much
my.
better now.
Yeah, the audio is probably like what it's gonna sound like. I'm
Yeah.
in
Now
a
it just sound
cave
like
recording.
you talking to like a computer and it just sound loud. You just sounded
Yeah,
loud. It didn't sound clear. Now it sound like we can just hear your voice and it's clear.
yeah, yeah. My mic was off, y'all. Forgive
Yeah.
me, and forgive Mike for not saying, "Hey, you sound a little strange." But yeah, so the haters have came out for Lamar as usual. Poor boy. I feel
It's
sorry.
just
That's why
it's his
he
wide
get.
nose.
It's because he
It looked like
black.
JJ.
It's because that's what it is. It's
Yeah.
and his hair is wild. He keeps it
Yep.
free. They don't like that, and
Yeah.
he
Good
he doesn't have
times.
he doesn't have the clearest vernacular when he speaks.
Or
But
skin.
he's a Southern boy. He's a
Yeah.
Southern boy. You know, he has a Southern dialect. Saint has a certain tone. They
Yeah.
don't like it. You know,
Mouthful of gold.
he got diamonds in his mouth. I don't know how he
Yeah.
playing like that. You think he gonna burn through his $1 million checks?
Nah.
He gonna be like OBJ?
Lamar
Nah,
smarter than that. Nah.
he is.
He's his
Yeah.
own he don't even have an agent. He's his own
Nope.
agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, "My money, I earned it. My
Yeah.
mama can have some, but can't nobody else get nothing." I
That's probably
respect
and
that.
that's yeah. He don't have no kids either, do
He got one child,
he? Does he really?
just one. Mhm.
I
You
never
wouldn't
knew
know
that.
it though.
You would
Yeah.
not know it.
He's very private.
Very.
I
I
think
like
that's why I
Lamar.
like Lamar though.
Yeah.
Yeah. He like a just a regular old cat.
Yep.
Like ain't
I
with
like
all the
I
extra.
like Lamar until he playing the Steelers. Then I don't like him. I don't like
Hey,
that.
we get
Get
speaking of
your
playing the Steelers,
black, yo,
we're
bass, you monkey.
wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. Speaking of playing the Steelers, let's get into our game picks for the
Uh-oh.
week.
I still don't like these picks. These numbers is skewed. Something ain't right.
Yeah, we keep like offsetting. That's what it is. That's really what it is. Weekly picks. I'm winning 27 to Mike's 23. We're getting into our week 14 picks. Mike, can you see our week 14 picks?
No,
How about now?
no.
All right. Good stuff,
Yep, there we go.
everybody.
There we go.
All right. So, Thursday night game is in the fourth quarter right now. You picked the Lions. I picked the Cowboys. Why did I pick the Cowboys? I don't know.
You
I was
thought they was
hopeful.
gonna be riding that win streak.
I did. I really did.
Yeah,
But
but they ain't they
um
yeah.
they ain't riding no win streak right now. Uh the score is 30 to 44. It's only a minute and 40 something seconds left. So I'm gonna go on a whim and say they're not gonna come back. Um
Nah, they
and
not coming
that
back.
the yeah, and that the Lions are gonna win. So yeah. Um good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Colts versus Jags. You pick the Jags, I pick the Colts. Um, do I think the Colts are probably declining? Yes. Will it be best if the Jags lose though for both of our teams?
It don't matter.
Y-
And
You don't.
to make the to have a wild card position maybe,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
maybe but neither one of us played the Jags,
Nope, we haven't.
so I would
Um,
need the Colts to lose because at least we beat the Colts.
that's is that why you picked the Jags?
No, I just think the Jaguars can actually beat the Colts because they're actually playing really well.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna roll the Colts. Yeah, I do think
Yeah,
the Colts are they looking a little shaky. Can you see these next set of games?
yeah,
Okay. Bengals versus Bills. You pick the Bengals. I pick the Bills. I just don't think. I know the Bengals won last week, but and this is not fanship talking. This is just clear analysts. It took like 6 turnovers.
yeah, yeah. I I think that
It legitimately took 6 turnovers for them to win.
yeah, I think that Buffalo isn't really that good, and I
Oh, I
think the
didn't think that
Bengals
from the jump.
and I think the Bengals could sneak up on them.
That's true.
Yeah,
Okay. I can see that. Yeah.
yeah,
I don't think the Buffalo Bills are going to have 6 turnovers. That's
yeah.
my
No,
thought.
no, nor do I. But I don't think the Bengals are gonna let them run for 250 yards like the Steelers did either.
I don't either,
Yeah,
but it's possible.
it's with the
It's
Bengals
possible.
defense, it's very possible. Yes.
Yeah. Bears and Packers. We both picked the Packers. You want to stay with that?
Yeah.
Maybe I want to pivot to the Bears.
Go ahead.
I said maybe I want to pivot.
Oh,
I didn't say I was going to pivot. I was just throwing it out there.
yeah.
You want to
Do
know
your
the
thing.
line?
6.5.
Is it 6.5? Are you
Yeah.
guessing?
No,
It's
it
six
is.
and a half. Yeah. You think Packers cover?
No.
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
I'm writing it down. Mike,
I think they win, but not by more than
no.
a touchdown.
Pack. All right. All right. Chiefs versus Texans. Although I don't know who's gonna be the quarterback for the Texans
CJ
because they've been
Stroud coming
doing
back, ain't
great without him. That's why I said that.
he? He came
But
back last week and they won. He
oh,
played
did he?
last
I didn't
week.
know he
Yeah.
played. Oh, I thought David Smith played.
Mm-mm.
Um, I'm still gonna roll with the Texans. I like what their defense is doing.
I only pick Kansas City because it's desperation. They have to win to stay. They have to.
I'm gonna say Kansas City's not gonna make the playoffs.
It's very possible. I would not be shocked the way that they're playing this season. And well, Travis Kelsey should probably retire.
This should probably be his last year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's about that time. No
them
shade.
bones.
Yeah, you've had
He's
a
not a
great career.
bum. He's
No,
not a
no,
bum
no, no,
though.
no, no, no.
We're not
Not a
calling him
bum.
a bum.
Catch the last
Yeah.
episode and you'll catch the. You'll catch that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And the next set of games. Can you see these?
Mm-mm.
Of course not. Why would you? Why would you be
Yeah.
able to see the games,
There
Mike?
we go.
Can you see them? All
Yeah.
right. Eagles versus Rams. That's the damn Chargers. They need to change their logo. I hate this. Look,
One of them.
nobody ever confuses the
One
Jets
of them
for the
says.
Giants.
One of them says L.A. One of them has a lightning bolt. Like it's not even close.
Mike, look at it though.
But it
Okay,
says
just
L.A.
glance at it.
One says L.A.
Mama, they're both LA. LA Rams, LA Chargers.
But one of them says L.A. The other one is just a lightning bolt.
Mike, look at the bolt. Does it not look like it could be a ram running real quick past wearing blue and yellow? That's
No,
what it looked like to me.
it looks
I
like a
keep doing
lightning
it
bolt.
though.
The same
Mike,
lightning
this is
bolt the
probably
Chargers have always had.
Mike, this is like the seventh time I've confused the Chargers for the Rams.
The
That's not a
Chargers have
coincidence.
that's the same lightning bolt they've had for decades. I mean, the same
I'm
lightning
gonna.
bolt. Nothing has changed.
I'm.
Their
I'm changing
colors
my
have
pick.
not changed. Their colors have
I'm
been the
changing
same.
my
They've
pick.
been the same
I'm.
colors.
I'm changing my pick.
Even in San Diego, they was those colors.
Mike, you don't have to drill it in. I get it. I get it.
Nothing has
Oh my
changed.
god.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
So
not
you
gonna
going
change
with
my
the
pick.
Eagles?
Nope. Nope.
Oh.
Nope. I'm sticking where I'm sticking
Okay.
with the Chargers that I
All
knew
right.
I was picking from the
I mean,
start.
it's a good game. It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Chargers. I'm gonna roll
Okay.
with the Chargers. I don't know if the Chargers are gonna win, but I'm gonna roll with them. Huh.
I don't think the Eagles are gonna have Jalen Carter. I think something happened to him.
Mm.
I
Well,
think he got hurt. Yeah.
then we got Steelers at Ravens. We were supposed to go to the game, but somebody has to work.
Yeah. Sadly.
So we will be somebody will be watching at work, somebody will be watching at home.
Oh, I would definitely be watching from my office.
Yeah. Um we got they play at noon, both 6-6. This would help iron the division, I feel like, is gonna come down to week 18. I do not believe whoever wins or loses this game, it makes that big of a difference. However, it would be great if whoever wins or wins this game. Do you agree?
It'll be helpful. Yes.
Yeah, but I don't think it's the end all be all.
It won't win you the division, but it will be
No,
helpful.
it would be
Because
helpful.
we
Yes.
still got 5 more games to play.
Yeah, it's a lot of games left. Um, are you still going to roll with the Ravens? I'm kind of surprised.
I'm not.
I figured. I knew he was going to pivot. I knew it. When you typed it and you texted, I said this N word is not going to pick the Ravens over the Steelers. There's no way. The
No.
only way you would have picked the Steelers is if your whole D line was gone. That's the only way.
Well, last week they were. Where were they at? Where were
They were
they at
out
last
there. I
week?
seen I seen Highsmith jump
Yeah.
on somebody's back.
Yeah.
Um,
When they 30 yards down the field?
so you're gonna roll with the Steelers.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the
Okay.
Steelers.
The line is 5.5. That's all the line is. Lamar did not practice today. He might not play.
He'll play.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll with the Ravens only because at this point I feel like I have no choice. I mean, I might as well just keep picking them. Keep getting
And,
disappointed.
you could, I felt like all week, right? Like
Mhm.
I really don't care anymore.
I'm getting to
Is
that
that how,
point.
is that how people feel when their teams are just terrible?
Yeah, let me
Like
ask some Panthers fans.
you just watch it
Uh,
just to watch it. The Panthers beat the Rams, not the Chargers, the Rams. They beat the Rams last week.
they
They're on a
did.
high. Hmm.
I didn't even we didn't even talk about that game because I thought the Rams would just beat the hell out of the Panthers. But that shows you the polarity in the uh, NFL this year. It's very,
Hmm.
you never know. It's very week to week. And I honestly like it. However, I want the Ravens to do better than they've been doing.
Yeah,
Um,
I agree.
so this is what I think this game comes down to. Who makes the most mistakes? And
Aaron Rodgers.
he got one hand.
Then why is
Y'all
he
the one
playing?
keep putting them out there.
Then why is he
Who
playing?
who's making the decision?
Now, because then Mason got out there and threw a pick. So what does it matter?
He did. Was the pick his fault though?
Yes, it was.
It was. I saw the pick.
Yes,
I
he threw
said,
in double
God,
coverage,
dog.
and then he threw a terrible pass in double coverage. Yes,
He
that was
did.
all his fault.
I saw it and I was like, boy, they gonna can't fire Mason next. You keep out here playing like that. What is wrong with you? All right. So you got Steelers, I got Ravens. I am gonna say the score is gonna be, I'm just throwing out a score. 20-19. I'm
The
sorry.
score, the
18
score
to 16.
18-16. Yes, that's the score. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
It's
And it's
gonna be
gonna
the
come down
most.
to
It's gonna be the
who has the
most.
most turnovers.
It's gonna be the most heart attack, low scoring defensive game we've seen in years, and we both are gonna have anxiety attacks before the game is over.
No. The other day you text me, it was Thanksgiving. We was talking and you was like, this Ravens just lost, and you said, or they were about to lose, and you was like, you mad? And I was like, no. And I really meant, you want to know what I did during the game? I'm gonna tell you what happened. The score was the score was 14 to maybe 19. And the Ravens just turned the ball over and the Bengals scored. I got up and I went and started putting up all the Thanksgiving food and washing dishes in the middle of the game.
They,
And I said to my sister and my nephew who were watching the game with me, the game is over. And my sister said, it is the third quarter. I said, I know this team. The game is over. I'm going to go and be productive because it was a lot of food and dishes.
yeah,
And because I didn't cook, I had to put it all up. So
yeah,
I went to go be productive, unlike the Ravens who were not productive. And my sister said, you were right. I said, I know the team. I know
yeah,
when they're down and they might be able to like pull it out. And I know what the look of defeat looks like too.
yeah,
I packed my shit up and I'm going, man, I ain't watching this.
yeah.
I didn't
I'm
watch it.
I'm right there with you. Yep. You
Yeah.
know when I know the Steelers lost last week,
When?
I had hope at halftime when it was 7-3, but I was like,
Uh,
this don't look good, right? Because they keep
uh,
running the ball on us, and this is going the dam is going to break eventually, right?
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When we came out in the second half, first
Yep.
play, Aaron Rodgers
Mm-hmm.
dropped back for a pass,
He
gets
did.
smashed in his back,
He did.
fumbled the ball, and they
He
scored.
did. Yep.
I said, it's over.
It's over. Uh-huh.
It's over. And it's still 14 minutes left in the third quarter. And I said, I was laying on the couch
Mm-hmm.
and somebody actually joined me on the couch to watch the game.
Look
Right.
at that.
I
All
know. And
right.
I said,
Love.
this is over.
Uh-huh.
The second part of the game just started. It's over. Is there
Mm-hmm.
anything that you would like to watch?
Yeah.
I watched the rest of the game from ESPN. I didn't even want to watch the game. I looked at ESPN occasionally
Score
to,
updates. Yeah.
and then they scored again, and it was 23-7. And I said,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna check this no more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was bad. Yeah, I seen
Yeah.
they ran zone week 29 times,
Mm-hmm.
and there
And
was
it probably
nothing they
worked
could do. There's nothing they
24 of
could
the
do
time.
about it.
It
Nothing.
reminded me, it reminded me of the AFC playoff game when the Ravens and Steelers played and they ran the ball probably like one drive, they ran the ball every time and went down and scored.
Uh huh.
And it's a clip like later. And Charlie Kohler, one of the tight ends for the Ravens, said, they know we running the ball. We know we running the ball. and it's nothing they could do about it. That's what he said on the clip. That's what that game reminded me of. Cause it was like, y'all know they about to run. They know they about to run. They in the formation to run. And it's nothing y'all could do about it.
They were in 12 personnel. They ain't even had 13 person. Man, most of the time they was in 12 personnel. Two tight ends, one running back.
Mm-hmm.
And they ran zone week 29 times.
Mm-hmm.
So
Seen
then,
that.
and I actually watched. People was like, "Well, they're not adjusting. They're not doing anything. Mike Tomlin's a terrible coach, and why is he not adjusting?" They actually were trying everything possible. They changed their fronts. They went from base formation. They went to a 3-3-5 formation. They went to a 2-4 form. It was like they've tried everything. They tried to even because what James Cook was doing was he would run strong side. Well, they was on weak, but he would run to the side that he was supposed to be running to, and he would cut all the way back. So then they put all their linebackers on the side where the tight ends were because he kept cutting back, kept cutting back. So they was like, hey, stay strong side, even though he running weak side. Guess what he did? He just stayed weak side. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, they tried everything. They was just getting whipped.
Belt to ass, as the kids would
Man.
say. Belt to ass.
Yeah.
Um, a couple things made the news after y'all game. One, they were booing the players. Two, there were chants of fire, Mike Tomlin. Fire,
Just
Mike
tired.
Tomlin.
Just Tomlin. Fired Tomlin.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fire, Tomlin.
Yeah.
Fire, Tomlin was echoing through the broadcast. And you sent me a clip. For those who don't know, the Steelers played a song called Renegade that I fucking hate in the fourth quarter. And all the Steeler fans bring out their piss yellow towels and they swing them around as the song is being played.
Yeah.
But I will say, as somebody who's witnessed it too many damn times, that if I was a fan, I would be hyped. And that's the intent. Get the crowd pumped up, players pumped up. This is our house, our territory. So they play Renegade.
And Renegade
When they
usually
put
has magic behind it.
when they play Renegade in this game, I heard people booing.
Yeah. They didn't even want to see Renegade.
Yeah. Um the PR team dropped the ball there. They should have not played it. But anyway, you got to
Not
read the
down,
room.
not down 23-7.
Yeah, you
And your
got to read the
defense
room
and your
sometime.
defense can't stop nothing.
Yeah. Um, you text me and you said something.
Hmm.
You want to talk about what you said when you
Yeah.
text me, or have you moved away from that thought?
I haven't moved away from it, but
Okay.
of all people in this world, you know how I feel about Mike Tomlin. You
Right.
know how I've defended this man, and you know I'm not just making this up. Like I've been on this podcast defending Mike Tomlin,
You
like
have.
to wits end. It was just something about this game that just felt different.
Hmm.
Out of his 19 seasons, it was just like they quit. And that's not a Mike Tomlin team. That's not even like in his DNA. Like it was like they quit. And I
Hmm.
don't I don't know if the message is getting missed, if what is going on, like is his words running stale? Is the play are the players not, you know, I don't know what it is. But maybe it's about that time to move on. Maybe it is.
So, are you saying, because I want to hear this clear,
Uh
are
huh.
you saying on what's today? The 4th of December that you are ready to move past your illustrious coach of Mike Tomlin? You want to fire the GOAT? You want to
Papa
get
Tomlin.
rid of, yes, you
I
want to
don't
get
think.
rid of
I
the
don't
Prince
think
of
you fire.
Darkness?
I don't think you fire Mike Tomlin. He's not a coach that you fire. But
Mhm.
if he's ready to go, and I think the team should be willing to let him and move on. I think
What if
Mike
he's not
Tomlin.
ready to go?
Of course, he's never going to be ready to go. It's Mike Tomlin. But I think Mike Tomlin,
Hmm.
say he went to a team like the Giants,
Hmm.
he could possibly win a Super Bowl in 2 years.
Mm.
You think they got their
Okay.
quarterback?
Yep.
Their defensive line is
Awesome.
crazy.
Yep.
I'm just saying, maybe it's that time. Maybe it's that time for because the Steelers will have to go through a rebuild. Mike Tomlin's never going to like. He's
Allow a
never
rebuild.
no. He's every year he wants to win. He wants to win the Super Bowl, which is why the Steelers get stuck in purgatory because it's like you never had those years of just sucking. Like the year we had Devlin Hodges at quarterback, we should have just
Mm.
sucked.
Hmm.
We shouldn't have went 8-7. We should have just sucked.
Do you think Mike Tomlin's ready to move past the Steelers, though?
I don't. No one. His DNA ain't. He's not a quitter. So I don't think he's going. to Even if this turns out to be a terrible season, which is what it's looking like it's headed towards, he's going. He he's gonna look at it and be like, "Nah, I can't go out like that.
Hmm.
Like that's not even in my DNA. Like, nah, I ain't even this. Nah, I ain't going out like that. Nah, no, nah.
Yeah. Well, I think it's hard to stay at a place of employment for 18 years. And um
Especially when it's performance based. Like you could stay at a job for 18 years when nobody's judging you off of your win loss record. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you can retire at a job for 30 years because you know, but when your job is requiring you to win constantly every year and there's fans that ownership has to cater to,
mhm. Do
and
you think
that's the
do
problem.
you as a Steelers fan, do you think the noise is getting louder?
I think the noise has been there with ownership,
Mhm.
but now when your fans are screaming it, now what? I think because ownership, they want to win, and you
Yeah,
ain't won a playoff game since 2016.
show
You
had.
know, you know what I'm saying. You've been to the playoffs, but you ain't won a game since 2016. And
That's what mhm.
yeah, so I'm just saying it's been there, but now that the fans are actually chanting it, like they chanted "Fire Canada" for
Yeah,
about
he
three.
got fired too.
See what I'm saying?
I will say this. Mike Tomlin's like 53. He could legitimately coach another 20 years if
Easily,
he wanted to.
easily.
So because he started out so young, he's still very young in his career.
Yeah.
As far as being able to continue on as a coach. People keep mentioning like Andy Reid and how Philly moved on from Andy Reid. Although Philly was having success, they didn't like reach the pinnacle, and they wanted something new. So they told Andy Reid, skedaddle. Um, and then, Andy Reid lucked up and drafted the right quarterback. Well, it
Right.
wasn't luck. He cultivated a system that fit Patrick Mahomes, and they won Super Bowls because of that.
Right.
Uh, who would the Steelers hire? That's that like when Ravens fans say they don't want John Harbaugh, and I get it. After redundancy, and you didn't switch coordinators offensively and defensively like several times, but you've never changed your head coach in 17 years, and you still haven't achieved the goal that you want to achieve, who would you bring in though? Like,
Right.
who do you get that replaces Mike Tomlin and is able to help the organization reach the goals that it wants when you don't have an established quarterback,
Right.
you don't have an established running back, you have no number 2 receiver, you got 3 tight ends that you barely use in a proper way. Like your offense is like subpar. You don't have a quarterback. Let's just leave it there.
Yeah.
Who do you bring in, and you got to get a quarterback still?
I don't know. I mean, that's gonna be the question. I mean, I've always said to Steeler fans, like, it's easy to say fire Mike Tomlin, but
Yep.
who's replacing him?
Anything else you want to add, Mike?
Nah, I'm
All right.
good.
Couches, we're going to catch y'all on the flip side.
All right. So this has been another episode of Professional Couch Coaches. Please make sure to like, follow, and subscribe and hit that notification bell one time. And as always, peace.